Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. It's Jean with Captain Stitches. And I see, hopefully, I'm going to have to read my live from the laptop this morning. So it's a little bit far away. I tried to make it larger, but it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it's going to work the same way. So I'm going to go up here and see if this, thank you, went up and made it bigger. You make it bigger in one place and it doesn't stay. You have to do it in every place you go. So welcome, welcome. Hello, Sandra Kay. Hello, Sarah. I always say that. I see the so and start it with the T. And I mean to say hello, Terry. Hello, Polly. Good morning. Good morning. Of course, it's almost afternoon. And I have, let me see, I have fixed a breakfast like casserole in a bundt cake pan this morning for us. And I also was fixing everything for my calico baked beans this morning and have that in there. Hello, Kino No Show. Hello, Katie Crafts. Hello, Christine. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me. But I did that and then I got the stuff ready and in the crock pot for my calico baked beans. And yesterday I got the potato salad made and I got, there was something else. What did I get made besides the potato salad? The cookie salad, which cookie salad is wonderful if you've never had it. Cookie salad is, because I'm sure someone's going to ask, is vanilla pudding, buttermilk, Cool Whip, mandarin oranges, and you know the fudge stripe cookies? You break them up into little pieces and put in there and you mix everything together and it is good. I can't eat it because I'm lactose intolerant, but my husband loves it, so I made it for him. So I have that all going, and then later I will start the grill up, and I think I have hamburgers and smoked sausage links that I will be making on the grill. Hello, Debbie. Yeah, Debbie knows. She's got the recipe for the cookie salad and makes it all the time. Her family loves it. So, yes, it is good. Everybody goes cookie salad, but yes, it is. It is good. So I'm sitting in my chair in my stitching corner instead for my live today. And I like it here, so I might do it more often from this location. Hello, Brenda. Good morning. Good morning. You were just watching yesterday's replay. Okay. She's coming on now. So glad you didn't get hurt worse when you fell. Yes. Glad hubby didn't take an I'm glad he didn't take a nap too, or I might have had to take a nap laying there. But I did actually get up by myself by crawling over to the deck, pulling the chair out. So I had it to get up and get up on my own. So but it wasn't a good thing to do because it was on the patio stone, walkway, and I have total replacement in both my knees also. So that was didn't feel too good and wasn't too good a thing to do though. Hello, Shirley. Good morning. Good morning. My sound is breaking up. I'm sorry. It doesn't have a bad connection, so I don't know. Is anybody else having my sound not sounding right? Let me know. It's breaking up for you also. It's probably because I moved. Don't know for sure why that is, but I will try to continue. Let me know if it's too bad that you can't sound me at all. A little glitchy. The sound is better. It was spinning. Oops, video is spinning a bit again. Huh. Don't understand why, because the connection is showing that it's okay. So we'll try to keep on. If it gets bad, we'll just end it quickly because all I'm doing is on my yo-yos for my 30s quilt. Working on them. Have been working on them for a couple days, but I'm gonna put this stitch in here. Oops, so I can, if I can find it. Well, we're just gonna put it through there because I'm gonna set it down. And in my video yesterday, I talked Well, it may not have been on the video. It may have been in the Facebook group. But I showed this quilt also, which is a veterans flag quilt, and it is made for the Quilt of Veterans challenge, not Quilt of Valor. They're two different things. Deborah thought it was her mobile connection, which I'm sorry. Just hope it's okay now. But I was asking in my Facebook group to let me know those who are interested in doing this quilt as a sew along, because it would also be a nice quilt to display in your home if you are, a family of military, and or not. It's just a nice flag quilt to display, but it's a nice one, and the construction of it is very easy, which that I'm going to show a little bit of. But I thought it would be a great quilt to do as a quilt along in the Facebook group. And that the pattern is free, so I can share it in the files because she has again given permission to use the pattern that way. But I also have part of it, which I will show you. I have part of it stitched. It's part of the big star that goes in the flag, which I didn't use the as light a blue. I used the same blue there in the white instead of a lighter blue. I liked it better this way. And then this is how it's all done with half square triangles. So the stripes are constructed this way. And she uses the method. See, there's still a bunch of the little half square triangles. And as you see, I don't know if you can see square triangles at once. So let me see what people. Hello, Sarah. Is the flag quilt beginner friendly? Yes, it's Christine. It is definitely beginner friendly quilt. Very easy construction, very quick construction. And as you can see, the pieces are big and not small. Even when you get the 4 half square triangles out of it, they're not a small size. So they're easy to use, and you're not doing flying geese. You're using all half square triangles. So it is very beginner friendly. But I have a bunch of these ready to go. Hello, Gladys. Welcome. And good morning. It's afternoon now. Good afternoon, Sarah. Thank you, Terry. Yep, don't forget the thumbs up. And would you like me to drop a few links? Yes, go ahead. So Terry, watching, and you can go ahead and drop Mona and Marie's too. I don't have a problem with that. Oh, to do this Memorial Day. By the way, happy Memorial Day to those of you that may be watching that are families of military that were lost in service. Thank you very much for their service and for you being with them. And the chat got quiet. But so anyway, if you aren't in my Facebook group, is Friends of Captain Stitches, and the link will be in the description box after the live. If you watch any of my other videos, it's always in the description box, the link to join my Facebook group. So all you have to do is click on that link, go over, answer a few questions, and you will be able to join the group and see what we do in my Facebook group. But and there is Kathy's channel. And there is Kathy. Good morning, Kathy. Good afternoon, but it's morning for you, so good morning. It's morning for Sandra, too. Hello, Blondie. Welcome. She's I'm saying happy Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to you, too. How many of you are going to be cooking out? I love to use the grill, and I'm just learning a little bit about smoking. So I love to do that also. But I think it's going to be a nice day. I think it's going to be a nice day. I'm not going to work in the flower beds today. That I am not going to do. I am going to take a break from chances of falling over. But I think we've come up with, I hope, a plan of being able to for me to still work in them. A lot of things I'm in my garden, I'm changing over to large pots. I'm not doing the gardening in the ground at all anymore. That will all be instead. So I don't have to worry about that. The flower beds, I think what we've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to use my walker. Then I will have something always to hold on to. If I need to sit down, it will be there because it has a seat and everything. So when I am in the yard, I mean, just walking in the yard with not being able to feel my foot is a problem. So I will be using the walker when I'm out in the backyard or when I'm in the front yard, also doing the flower bed. I will have it with me. That's the plan, and we will see if that works. And some of the work we were going to do, we have decided I'm going to research landscapers in my area, get a couple estimates, and we are going to hire that work done instead because we have both come to the conclusion the last couple days that there are things we just have to give up and can't do ourselves anymore. So not cooking for one at all. So you're not having any family over today, Sandra? Yes, I am going to do everything I can to stay safe. Thank you, Sandra. I am careful. I mean, it's not that I'm not careful. It's just, you think you're feeling and then that foot isn't. You think you're where you're at and you're not. But now pulling of the muscle on moving that shed, okay, that was, you know, I would say that wasn't being careful. That probably should have called a few guys or whatever to come over and help us do that too. But my husband is also one that thinks we can do everything on our own. So, oh, and he's probably watching and listening. Hi, hon. That wasn't meant as an insult. It just means being independent. Oh, thank you for dropping all the links, Terry. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yes, be careful, but you have to keep moving, right? Yes, I mean, you can't give up things in life just because you have aches and pains. You just have to learn to do things a little bit differently and keep on going because sitting around just makes things worse, much worse. So, and I am not one to sit around, do nothing. One that actually accomplishes quite a few things in a short period of time, but it's like somebody was saying, well, it was Debbie that was saying something about, getting the extra sleep that I'm getting now because of a medication change that, oh, she says that will charge my battery. And I said, whoa. I said, my battery was always going like the little Energizer bunny before. I said, "Ooh, what will it do now?" So that was kind of funny. Oops, I'm trying to get the knot in there and the thread got in the way. You know, that I'll be able to get going and finish the things that I want to. But except for the cooking and the grilling today, I am not going to. The plan is not to do any yard work or anything, but I do have tomato plants that need to get in the out of what they're in growing and into the bigger pots. So, but that's on the deck and on the patio. So I might get the dirt mixed and everything and put in those so I can get my tomato plants in there so they can get going well and better. But we shall see. It may wait until tomorrow. I don't know, because when I decide I want to do something, I do it. Is the sound okay now? Gladys says she needs to finish mowing her lawn. Yeah. How big a lawn do you have, Gladys? I have been doing a complete scrub down, of course. I rest in between rooms. Okay, Christine, yes. Yep, it's good to take breaks in between doing things, which my husband is on oxygen and shouldn't be mowing anymore, but there are things that he wants to do and not totally give up either. So he still mows our lawn, but he mows the backyard one day and takes breaks in between, and then he mows the front yard the next day, and I make sure that he takes breaks, and then does the trimming the next day. I don't think Kino No Show has a channel, so Terry. She's just one that watches on YouTube. She doesn't have her own channel. Good morning, Eva. And she's asking how everyone is today. I don't know about everyone else. I'm sore, but I'm okay. My break is almost up and then back to cleaning. I would rather be outside, but hard to do in the rain. Yep. That's when we jump back over to, sorry. Have to turn around to get another piece of fabric. That's when we do the stuff inside. So understand that. Oh, ask for the link to the veterans quilt donation. That's going to be hard to get to, because you have to go and join her Facebook group to actually get the pattern, which, like I said, the pattern will be on my Facebook group, but her Facebook group is Veterans Flag Quilt Challenge. So dropping that link is won't be able to be done in the live. I can, in the description box afterwards, I will put the link for the Veterans Quilt Flag Challenge. Does that work for you? Sarah is also cleaning house and cross-stitching when I take a break from cleaning. Okay. I need to clean my garage. I started the other day by bringing some of the stuff I need to sort through and everything, but I still have a lot to go. And that's not a fun project. It's stuff that's been out there for years and just piled up and piled up and piled up. You know how that happens. And I put did you see what I just did? Was anybody watching that? Put that in to trim it and got the scissors, but closed them up to put them away instead before trimming it. You are welcome, but that's up to you. Just let me know. And Kelly's Cruises says that she is just fiddling around until I go get my hair cut. Okay, I go and get my the second part of changing the color of my hair to the platinum silver gray that I want, and I'll probably get a little trim then. That's tomorrow. So enjoy getting your hair cut. And Blondie says that she made a skinny runner with applique star and bars over the weekend. Your husband was very pleased. Well, good. And Kelly says she did cut some fabric, though. Great. And did you drop? I didn't see, but Kelly's Cruises does have a YouTube channel. Okay, thank you, so Terry. I don't know why I called you that. Susan just finished a long pillowcase for 2 pillows in. Okay, I have some fabric left from a quilt I finished. That sounds awesome. Yeah, what was I going to do that for? I know there was something that I was going to do and put the 2 pillows in instead of one. If you remember what that was, Debbie, because I know you were here that day I was talking about it. I can't remember what I was going to do that for. Because I was going to do it like, when you make the beds for the kids out of the pillows and you use about 5 of them and make the cover and the division between them so it can fold up in different ways. There was some reason that I was going to do something like that, but using 2 pillows instead. And now I can't remember what it was. Thank you. I love these scissors. I cannot tell you how much I love the Havel scissors. They are just so sharp, and they are sharp all the way to the point. You can cut all the way to the point on these scissors, which is really good when doing applique. And yep, I do have a trash can down there. Okay. Okay. I'm looking for where the clock is. There it is. That is a good idea to make a pillowcase, Susan. Yes, it is. I have the long bed pillows, and it doesn't have a pillowcase. So thank you for reminding me, Susan. I'm going to have to look and see what I have left over, or just see what orphan blocks I have. And that would be a great idea to use orphan blocks even to make a pillowcase for one of the long bed pillows. Great idea. Great idea. I'm trying to think. I asked who's grilling out. Who's going to somebody else's Memorial Day party? I have never used the yo-yo makers. I gave them to my sister because I am so blonde I couldn't figure it out. I'm sorry. Oh, Blondie, you crack me up. that's a good one. Well, they're really easy to figure out, but you'll have to go back and watch my video that shows how to do it a couple more times, and then you will see just how easy it really is, and how convenient to have to just pick up when you want to do something. They are great. And my husband just opened the cottage door. I guess he was checking to see. My phone will not hold a charge. It would not turn on even, because it was on the charger all night long. I picked it up and it showed that it was at 0% and shut off and would not turn back on. Then tried to charge it for a little bit. It came on and then it turned itself right back off. So I think that tomorrow may be a day to go and get a new phone. Don't forget to visit Kathy at 1 p.m. Yes, that is the time that Kathy's Quilts goes on. And I will be there when I can, in and out. Can't be there all day today, but I will be there at some point in time. Have fun at Memorial Day parties. My American friends, our long weekend was last weekend in Canada. Yeah, Victoria Day is the previous Monday to your Memorial Day. Okay, I'll try and remember that. I know that you have also, but never remember when it is. How is the pup today? She's over in her bed, sound asleep. and she ate. So that's a good thing. So I think she's going to have a good day. She sleeps a lot. It's like, oh, what a to have a dog's life and get to nap all the time. But of course, you know, she's 15, so she's, like in her 90s and well, her hundreds in our years. So she's she's up there in age. Glad to still have her around, but we know that won't be much longer, and everyone knows how hard it is to lose a dog, but at least we are preparing ourselves for it this time as much as you can prepare. A motorcycle going by. Kick it in. Oh, it is nice when I come back in my cottage in the backyard because for some reason it is just a lot quieter here than in our house. We hear a lot more that goes on the street and everything in our house than I do back here in my cottage. So I enjoy that too. But of course, the loud engine motorcycles and the vehicles that go by with the banging music, I hear that. For the garden, you can get nice raised deck boxes for planting. My daughter and awesome looking ones. They grow lots of lettuce and herbs and no back-breaking work. Yes, I know, and I have looked at them, but the only problem with them is we have the fence all the way around, and we can't we can't put the dirt things with dirt up against or by that as much. So, and I only have a little bit. So for me, what little bit that I do, we've decided that the best bet is the patio gardening instead in the large pots. So, but yes, I would love to have a nice raised bed system, but at this point in time and age, it's just that's quite quite an expense to do sometimes, and I don't know how much longer I'm going to be getting around to be doing gardening anyway. So for right now, I'm going to go with the pots. But thank you. I love those, and I've seen many of them and thought, a few years back of doing that, but didn't when I should have. Break over officially. Blessings to you, Jean, and all the others here. Thank you, Blondie. Thank you very much. You have a great day. Have a great Memorial Day. Make sure to take those breaks while you are doing your cleaning inside, and I hope it stops raining so you can go out at some point in time. Okay, so Terry, I'll take a look at them. I'll take a look at them. It's too late for this year, but for next year, it might be something I could do. Well, hi, Teresa Louise. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for jumping on. Yeah, I'll take a look at them because I could plan for next year instead. It's like I said, it's too late. Everything needs to be planted this year, and that would take too much time. And it's also something that I guess if we're going to have a landscaper and whatever, we can see what they do when it comes to whether they help or whatever with doing raised bed too. So they could do it for us. But hello, June. When did you pop on? Just now. Okay. I was hoping I didn't miss you coming on. Hello, Lori. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Thank you for coming on. You've missed some of the discussion, so you might have to go back later and watch the replay to catch on some of the stuff that we were talking about and to catch the link, except it'll be in the description box after I get off. I'll drop that also for the veteran flag quilt that we've been discussing and hope to do as a sew along in my Facebook group. It is a free pattern. It's an easy pattern. It is beginner friendly, but fine for all quilters. It's a quilt that they would enjoy doing, and for those that do for charity, that is what it was designed for, was for everyone to use as a charity quilt for quilts for veterans, and to make them and donate and give to any veterans that you know. So that is what the gal that designed the pattern, Melissa Scarborough Aldred, was in the military herself. And I believe that she also served in Iraq. So she is the designer of the quilt. And if you Google it, you will find some newspaper articles and interviews and stuff with her where they have mentioned the quilt and her and talked about her. So, but in the Facebook group, if you join that, you'll also get more information and stuff about her. Deck boxes. Okay. Thank you. I can't click on that now. And so I'll have to wait for when it shows the live chat replay in tomorrow or the next day. But how much do we enjoy Teresa's chat? Yes, if you are not subscribed, please check out Teresa Louise I Quilt too. Yes. She has some great, right now has I forgot the name of it, but it's the Seasons in applique, great little quilts that she is doing a sew along on. That is awesome. Cute little applique hanging quilts for each season, which we all know are always nice to. I can't tell you how that hurts to turn over and pick that up. It's like I didn't put that in the right position, but it is what it is. Hello, our treasured home. Welcome, welcome, Nancy. Great to see you. I didn't catch your TV game last night. I have to go back and watch the replay. I can't remember what I was doing that I missed it, but at least I saw you earlier in the day yesterday. So I'm going to go back over and I am going to check that out. When you were making what? So Terry says, when you were making yo-yos a while ago, I thought you were making the children's yo-yo. I thought there was a great need for the toy suddenly. Oh, that's funny. Different kind of yo-yo. But I remember as a child, the little tiny yo-yos and the clowns that they made out of. And my grandmother had one on the back of her couch that every time I went over there, I played with that clown. And I tell you, with the number of, she had 10 grandchildren. And I'm sure every one of us loved that clown and played with it and played with it and played with it and played with it. And it never came apart. So she constructed it very well with putting those yo-yos together. But it was the only clown that I was not afraid of, because I have a fear of clowns. To this day, I still have a fear of clowns. So, but now how did that get up there? Somehow my mouse went up and clicked on the thing and it was blocking the chat. Calendar quilts. Thank you. Yes. Yes, it's sitting right over there. I just couldn't remember the name. Thank you, Teresa Louise. But yes, it's an awesome sew along that she has going on right now. A channel. So very interesting. She does a lot of cooking because there's a lot of things that Nancy can't have. She has to have all plant-based foods. I can't remember. She can't eat regular meats. There's some meats or whatever that she can. But so she's always giving great ideas on cooking and being able to make great little games when she goes live also. And her daughter Anastasia is just wonderful in all of her videos and lives. Popping on. She likes to pop on and give advice and show things and tell about it also. And then yesterday they were playing different little kids games while Nancy was doing her out because it's fun to watch. And a lot of times she has other people also joining her, so can get a variety of information on our treasured home. Did I miss anyone? I'm trying to see what time it is because I have to make sure I'm gonna be off here before Kathy's quilts goes on at 1 o'clock. So I love your suitcase box behind you. Great idea. Yes, it is. It's actually and still has my mother's initials on it. She got that uh, with the large suitcase and the regular size suitcase, and this is called a train case. But she got that when she graduated from high school. That was her graduation present, and it was a few years back already that she gave them to me. I have one that I made into a oh, what do you call it? Like a coffee table, but a side table that is by my bed. And then I have one that was my dad's that is made into a dog bed that you leave open and have the little toys in it and everything. So yeah, there's a lot that you can do with repurposing and recovering and everything. The old suitcases. It's 12:36. Thank you. So Terry, that's so small down on there when your laptop is over and stood up close to you that okay, I could have just looked at my watch. But I'm used to looking on my phone or my tablet, not my watch. I kind of use it for different things. It's a cheap smartwatch, so not one of the expensive ones with all the bells and whistles, but I use it for other things other than time. So I didn't think of looking at it to see what time it is. I can tell you what temperature it is. Let me see. Come back on. Turn over. Is that all it is outside? I don't think it's well, I'm inside, so it's off. But it says 64 degrees on it, and I know it's warmer than that. So hello, Gisela. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What have you been up to? I haven't worn a watch in decades. Well, yeah, I don't. We're out. It's for others. I can my phone connects with it also, so I can look at my watch when my phone's over and see who it is calling, what it is, stuff, whether I want to, need to pick it up or not. Also keeps the steps and, lets me know other things and stuff. So that's what I wear it for, not for the time. That's why I didn't think to look at it to check the time. But okay, back. I had to call somewhere with a question about getting balloons filled up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to blow them up. I can tell you that. Gisela says have to get a laptop. You don't have a laptop, Gisela? Wait, that's about. I have a tablet and my phone and the laptop is what I use the most. But that's just because I'm old and not techie, and that's the easiest to use. Let's put it that way. I've been looking at the chat a lot instead of looking at you all. Hello, hello, hello. And I do have my Memorial Day a little short. Well, it's not a short dress, but I mean, it's just a little one of those easy, flowy, comfortable dresses on. But I wear it days it doesn't get worn, but that's my go-to outfit for that because I am a veteran myself, so I like to do the things on those holidays. Hi, Kathy and all. Haven't worn a watch. Okay, back. I lost my place. That is a neat idea. I should make Dad's old toolbox. Yes, that would be awesome. Yep, it doesn't. It doesn't get a lot of steps on it here lately, but hopefully one of these days I'll be back to doing all my walking and everything and get more steps in. Hello, Rita's Roost. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Let me see. We need the balloons for Saturday, the third birthday bash for my father-in-law. He turns 90 on the 6th. Oh, wow. That is awesome, Kelly. That is awesome. Happy birthday to your father-in-law. Yes. Happy birthday to your father-in-law. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. My parents were like 86 and 87 when they passed away. That's been just a few years back now, but I think 2016 and 2017 they passed away a year apart. So, um, but 90 is awesome. Charging up your Fitbit. It tells me when to get up. Yes, every 15 minutes. That may not last long. Mine, you can change that setting. Mine is an hour. If I've sat and not moved for an hour, it tells me time to get up and move, and I get up and move when it tells me that. So that's a good thing to have. Giselle says she is back, working fine now. Okay. Oh, she said she needed to get on her laptop instead. Ha! I read that wrong. I understand that now from your other post there. Passed a year apart, 84 and 85. Wonderful humans they were. I have showed the portrait quilt I made of my mother, and it hangs out here. And sometimes when I look at it, we have discussions. A lot of times at 2:00 in the afternoon, I have coffee with her because that was my dad and hers thing was at 2:00 in the afternoon. They always stopped and had a cup of coffee and something sweet with it. And they sat at their table, the dining room table to have it. They didn't sit out in front of the TV. Had coffee and some dessert sweet also. So hello, Deb. Welcome. Can't. Oh, my Facebook group page. Thank you. And Kelly's Cruises is leaving. Thank you, Kelly, for stopping in and joining. Have a great day and have a great birthday party. I'm sure you have a few things to do before that. Yes, and getting your hair done. Great to see you. We'll hope to see you next time. And I am still, I think, 1, 2, this might be my third that I'm doing when I've been on here. I have other things that I can also do by hand that I need to catch up on. So I think I will use this location instead of the other because it's comfortable to just sit and relax and chat with you all instead of being up in my, desk chair and the laptop where I do most of my work. Sometimes it's more fun to sit back and relax, do a little hand stitching and chat and just keep up with everybody and what's going on in their lives. Christine says, even though it is Memorial Day, want to thank you for your service. I've had many family members in every war for this country. So has my husband. Well, thank you. Thank you for all your family service and thank you also for thanking me. But had to turn off her VPN, working better now. Okay. And she's saying hello to Deb. Thank you. But today is, I appreciate it, but today is the day to remember those that have given the ultimate sacrifice and that have died for our people. And then Armed Forces Day is to honor those that are still serving. And Veterans Day is the day to honor those that are serving or have served in the military. Many times there are ones that get those days confused. For some reason my needle's not going through the hole here. Every once in a while, there we go. They don't line up right exactly across according to how you put your little everyone for their service. And that is why I was showing the Veterans flag quilt challenge instead of the Quilt of Valor. Quilt of Valor is also a great, great group, great, they do for veterans and everything, but I just don't like the rules and regulations that they have and on theirs. So that is why I prefer the Quilts for Veterans and the system and how that is. It's a lot easier for them to get a quilt. They don't have to go through all the bells and whistles. Doesn't have to be all the regulations on the size of the quilt, exactly what you can do, what you can't do. It's just you can make a quilt and give it to any veteran at any time that you please. So that is why I do the Veteran Quilt Charity instead. Amen. I am so grateful for those who gave all. Yes, yes. And that is still, even when not in war, that still happens every single day. And I still remember the oath we gave when we first went in, put our hand up and had to repeat the oath. And it didn't matter whether you were male, female, what you were. You knew that when you were going in the military, you were signing up to give your life for your country. Now, the video was perfect, though. Okay. Yep, sometimes it makes a difference what device you are on and how your Wi-Fi wants to connect. But right now, I don't know whether I'll have a phone at all today or not, because the minute you take it off the charger, if you can get it charged, the battery goes down right away and it won't hold the charge. So we shall see. But I really think I've been going. Get a new phone, and I dread that. I dread getting new things and having to learn how that particular one is going to work and where everything is all over again. I also don't like, because I'll have to go on and save someplace else all the pictures and all the files that I have on it, because a lot will go to the new one, but there are some that don't. So I have to check that and see what I have, if I can get it to work and transfer it over to something else so that I don't lose that information. I need to upgrade from this 6 Plus. I don't know what a 6 Plus is, so don't know what you're talking about there, Debbie. Sorry. Sorry. Is anybody quilting today? Besides Kathy and Sandra and Gladys, I know they will be quilting today. Susan, if she is listening or was on, she will probably be Susan, you're out, will probably be quilting today. Kino No Show, I'm sure, will be knitting today. Trying to think. There's quite a few of you that are cleaning today inside. That I'm not going to be doing, I can guarantee you. I will not be cleaning inside today. Not yet, but maybe next month. Okay. New iPhones are 14, but I don't know what 6 Plus is. So that's what I'm saying. I understand the phones, but I haven't had anything called 6 Plus, so don't know what that is. What your current phone is. Okay, I got it. Took me a while. Did anybody see that light bulb come on? Okay. Takes me a while sometimes. It's like, okay, I know what she's talking about. She's only got the iPhone 6 right now. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a little old. I think you need a new phone too, Debbie. But if it works, there's no reason to need to get a new phone. I mean, I wouldn't be getting if mine would hold the battery charge. I can tell you that. But I plan to work on a day. Okay. And are you doing any cooking and having any get together with your family, Deborah? Debbie. You go by Debbie. I'm sorry. I don't know why I called you Deborah because that's what came up on the screen. June says she is going to crochet today. What are you crocheting, June? I was going to look. I have them and see what I had and see if there was anything I should be working on. Oh, I know exactly one thing that I should be working on, and that's a beautiful, beautiful Afghan. And it's by, oh, Attic is in the name. I'm sure a lot of you know her if you crochet. I can't think of the rest of it right now. I'm sorry. It's one of her patterns and uses the yarn from England that I can't remember the name of it right now either, but it's Wool Warehouse. I know that I go to and order the yarn, and she usually has yarn packs for all the colors and the yarn that are in her pattern, so you can order it as a kit to get all the yarn. And sometimes the pattern comes with it, but her patterns are always on Facebook. Listening, check your charging cord before you go for new phone. I have tried different cords, Shirley. Thank you. But yeah, it was like, okay, the one that usually works, which was in the bedroom. I mean, it was on charge all night long, and unplug it and take my phone out, and it shows it's at 0%. And when you turn on it goes, well, that doesn't make any sense at all. And I've got a cord out here. I've got 2 different cords out here that I use, and one by my chair in the house that I use, and none of them will charge it. And the minute you do charge it, and it can be at 100%, and you take it off and you go somewhere, it's down to 30% in no time at all. So it is not, the battery is definitely going dead in it. Bag o' Day. She has patterns that I can understand. Okay, so are you making a bag? Is that what you are crocheting, June? Goodbye, Gisela. Thank you for popping in and saying in the stitching room on there these days. I have to go back in, and you can pop in and say hi to us again in there. I love to listen to you talk. Love to listen to you talk. But surely I've said hi. Okay. Maybe see if you can get a new battery. Now, I've already checked that. This is one that you can't take the battery out and put a new one in. They have fun doing that, which, so they force us to have to get a new phone instead. You're going to make a shawl. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. You'll have to make sure and share a picture of that in the group. I agree, June. So you have used her patterns too also, Nancy? But you're saying that you agree with June, so you must be agreeing that Bag O' Day's patterns are easy to understand, because I know you also do a lot of crocheting. Okay, because I know you also do a lot of crocheting. Okay. So it is 12:56. It's been just about an hour, and I just fished the other yo-yo. So I think that we will go ahead and everybody can say goodbye to who they'd like to. I'll give you just a little bit of time, but I think it is time to say goodbye, and thank you all for popping on. Thank you for sticking with me in the period that I was on leave of absence, and thank you for popping on and helping me to get back in the groove, back on schedule. And hopefully, I will stay healthy and not go out and fall and anything else happens so that I can continue to be back on schedule and do my tip demo Tuesday and my weekend saw and all that and the things that we do and get back on track and getting things done and sharing and having a great time in the stitching room. So everyone take care. Wow, okay, that's where you are from, Susan. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Except for being scared of a lot of things. Ouch, sorry, just moved wrong there. Um, I watch Naked and Afraid, and they are always in the other countries. And man, when they are in South Africa, that's one of the hardest ones for them to do. So, but I'm people that live, of course, don't have to put up in South Africa, don't have to put up with what they do. But it could be a little scary, all those animals and everything. So yeah. Do not live on the edge today. Okay, no, I will not. I'm gonna be well, and I will stay away from the edge of the deck also when I am using the grill today. So thank you for that. So Terry and the reminder. Thank you, treasured home, Nancy. And as she said, God bless everyone. Have a great Memorial Day. Thank you to those that have families that have military that gave the ultimate sacrifice and gave their lives for our country. Lives for our country. Thank you very much. I will see you again soon. Take care and remember in the meantime, I, I can keep you in stitches.